Have you ever looked around and felt completely out of sync with the world around you? Doesn't it strike you as odd when your thoughts and perspectives seem so different that you feel like an outsider, even in a crowd? Today, we're uncovering the 10 real reasons why Sigma males walk alone. Number 1. They have a unique worldview. Sigma males see the world through a lens that is entirely their own, shaped by a lifetime of introspection and a refusal to simply accept things at face value. To them, societal norms often feel like a shallow reflection of deeper truths that go unnoticed by most. Imagine someone standing in the middle of a bustling city street, seeing not just the chaos of people rushing to their destinations, but also the patterns of human behavior, the fleeting nature of material pursuits, and the profound irony of it all. This clarity, while enlightening, also makes them different, so different that conversations with others can sometimes feel like speaking an entirely different language. Their worldview isn't always easy to communicate, which can leave them misunderstood or dismissed. Yet this unique perspective is their greatest strength, fueling a relentless quest to uncover life's deeper meaning. Number 2. They experience fundamental loneliness. Even in a room full of people, Sigma males often feel alone, not because they lack company, but because they rarely find others who think as deeply or as uniquely as they do. It's like being surrounded by static when all you crave is a clear signal. This loneliness isn't just about the absence of connection. It's a byproduct of walking a path so seldom traveled. Sigma males live in the space between societal expectations and personal authenticity, a space that is, by its very nature, isolating. Picture a hiker standing atop a mountain peak, gazing at the horizon. The view is breathtaking, but the climb left them alone at the top. Number 3. They can have control over their environment. For Sigma males, solitude is not just a preference, it's a necessity. Walking alone allows them to carefully curate their environment, filtering out distractions and influences that could compromise their vision. They see life as a canvas, and solitude provides the clean space they need to paint their masterpiece. This control isn't about dominance over others. It's about mastery over themselves. Imagine an artist who locks the studio door not to shut others out, but to preserve the purity of their creative process. By walking alone, Sigma males ensure that no outside noise dilutes their focus or hinders their growth. Number 4. The echoes of their past. Life teaches through experience, and for Sigma males, those lessons are often harsh. Betrayals, failures, and disappointments have left scars that serve as reminders to tread carefully. These past experiences echo in their minds, reinforcing the importance of self-reliance and cautious discernment. Think of a warrior who has survived countless battles, carrying the wisdom of their victories and the pain of their losses. Sigma males don't avoid connection out of fear. They choose independence because they've learned the cost of misplaced trust. As Jordan Peterson puts it, it is better, proverbially, to rule your own spirit than to rule a city. Number 5. They reject superficiality. Shallow interactions drain Sigma males in a way that's almost unbearable. Picture someone stuck in a conversation where every word feels hollow, like sipping water that does nothing to quench your thirst. They crave conversations that spark curiosity, connections that ignite growth, and relationships rooted in authenticity. When these are absent, they retreat, not out of arrogance, but because their energy is too precious to waste. For Sigma males, solitude is a sanctuary where they can recharge and refocus, free from the trivialities of surface-level engagement. Number 6. The search for meaning. To truly know oneself requires time, effort, and solitude. Sigma males view walking alone as a journey of self-discovery, an opportunity to peel back the layers of societal conditioning and uncover their true identity. Imagine a sailor navigating uncharted waters, guided only by the stars and their intuition. This voyage isn't aimless. It's driven by a deep need to understand their purpose and potential. As Jordan Peterson emphasizes, strengthen the individual. Start with yourself. Take care of yourself. Define who you are. Refine your personality. Choose your destination. For Sigma males, solitude is not an escape, but a path to enlightenment. Number 7. Their unspoken sacrifices. Sigma males craft their path with quiet discipline, making personal sacrifices that others often overlook. They may choose solitude over shallow friendships, knowing that empty connections can drain their energy and divert their focus. Instead of conforming to traditional social roles, they seek relationships that align deeply with their values, even if that means waiting longer to find them. In their careers, Sigma males often turn down positions that promise wealth but demand compromise on their autonomy. For instance, they might reject a managerial role that limits creativity or enforces rigid routines. To them, success without freedom is hollow. Even the simple act of conforming to societal norms, dressing a certain way, following trends, or seeking approval, becomes a sacrifice they willingly make to preserve their authenticity. These choices, though unseen by most, define the Sigma male's unwavering dedication to living life on his own terms. Number 8. The duality of freedom and isolation. For Sigma males, the independence of walking alone is a double-edged sword. On one side, it offers the freedom to set their own rules, pursue their goals without compromise, and live authentically. This freedom is empowering, giving them full control over their lives. On the other side, the solitude that comes with independence can feel isolating. Imagine standing on a quiet mountaintop, free to take in the view, yet distant from human connection. Sigma males often experience this bittersweet reality, navigating the delicate balance between autonomy and loneliness. What makes them remarkable is their ability to embrace both. They don't see solitude as a void to fill, but as a powerful tool for self-reflection and growth. By mastering this duality, Sigma males cultivate an inner world so rich that the absence of others doesn't shake their sense of purpose. Their strength lies in the ability to carry both freedom and isolation with quiet resilience, proving that autonomy requires both courage and balance. Number 9. The call of the unknown. Sigma males are guided by an insatiable curiosity, a pull toward the uncharted that others might shy away from. Whether it's moving to an unfamiliar city, starting a new business, or diving into a subject they know little about, they thrive on venturing into the unknown. Imagine a Sigma male staring at the open ocean, knowing the journey ahead is unpredictable yet essential. For him, it's not about the risk but the growth that comes from pushing beyond what's familiar. This drive to explore extends into all areas of life. They're not afraid to abandon traditional career paths, challenge societal norms, or redefine success according to their own metrics. While the world often labels such behavior as rebellious or unconventional, Sigma males see it as necessary. They understand that real evolution happens when they step out of their comfort zone. To them, the unknown isn't something to fear. It's where the greatest opportunities for self-discovery lie. Their ability to face uncertainty head-on is what sets them apart, making them relentless in their pursuit of personal truth. Number 10. The weight of expectations. Society often imposes expectations that feel suffocating to Sigma males. The pressure to conform, to follow a predefined path, clashes with their inner drive for authenticity. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with other people's demands and judgments. Sigma males choose to set it down, even if it means walking a lonelier road. They understand that the cost of living authentically is often misunderstanding, but they willingly pay that price for the freedom to be themselves. Sigma males don't rely on anyone to define their worth or guide their actions. They exist within their own world, one they've carefully built to align with their values and vision. This is not a life dictated by orders, trends, or fleeting social norms. It's a life of deliberate choice, where every step taken is one of independence and purpose. There's a certain stoicism in their approach, a quiet, unshakable power that allows them to face challenges alone, without flinching. Whether it's the pressures of society, the weight of expectations, or the isolation of solitude, Sigma males handle themselves with grace and determination. They don't need a crowd to move forward. They don't need approval to feel confident. They don't need to follow someone else's map to find their destination. This ability to exist on their own terms is what makes them so formidable. They are not bound by the same rules that govern others. Instead, they forge their own, driven by an internal compass that points them toward what truly matters. Sigma males walk alone, not because they have to, but because they choose to. And in that choice lies their ultimate freedom. Their world is one of self-mastery, where reliance on others is replaced by a deep trust in their own strength and resilience. They are creators of their own destiny, captains of their own ship, navigating life's complexities with calm resolve. This independence, this refusal to be swayed or controlled, is the essence of their power. Sigma males don't just survive in solitude, they thrive in it. Their ability to carve out their own path without compromise sets them apart in a world that so often demands submission. They walk alone, but it is a path of purpose, power, and profound authenticity. So, as the world watches and wonders, Sigma males continue forward, stoic, strong, and unyielding, proving that the greatest power comes not from leading or following, but from mastering oneself. Do you agree with the points I mentioned in this video? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. For more deep dives into the Sigma male mindset, be sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching and being a part of our community. If you're ready to continue your journey toward achieving greatness, hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. Click here to see why you should never betray a loyal Sigma male and why you will regret it.